Good morning, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Jenny. Now, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button down there in the corner in order to get content weekly and whenever I go live on YouTube. Now, I'm going to talk about what's coming up from the week of the 14th to the 20th of February. This is a very powerful time. We have the new moon in Aquarius, the same day as the solar eclipse. And we also have, this is the year of the fire horse. Like, oh my gosh, this is a very powerful time right now, you guys. We also have pre-shadow of Mercury retrograde that started on the 12th. So some of you might have noticed technical issues, electronical issues, what needs to get fixed now, electronically, technical, get it done. Like I have to get a new little cord from my Apple CarPlay because it's kind of not working right now. So I'm like, okay, I'll get it done now. So whatever is not working now electronically, get it done, get it over with, book those medical appointments when you need to do that. So let's talk about what's coming in every day, you guys. Valentine's Day. How many of you guys are celebrating Valentine's Day? I mean, I will be celebrating Valentine's Day with my little puppy Valentino. I would have him on video here, but he's sleeping. He's still a little puppy, but you will see him. He's been in my other videos. So how many of you guys are going out on Valentine's Day? How many are celebrating it? Oh, but I don't have anybody to celebrate it with. Celebrate you. Celebrate yourself. When was the last time you went out and bought yourself something or treated yourself to something? Don't put your life on hold waiting for the right person to do this and this and that for you. So the Valentine's Day, the energy of the 14th and the 15th, you're going to see a lot of truth right now. You're going to see a lot more reality. Your emotions could be a lot higher because that energy of that eclipse is coming in on the 17th. So you're going to start feeling that powerful energy right now. So it's really important to be open to receive. You have to balance give and receive equally, because if you're the one that's always giving, you're blocking prosperity and things to come to you. So that has to be in balance. So this is going to give you that opportunity to really start building on your foundation. Look at certain things that you want to manifest, long-term goals right now, because Saturn's entering Aries as well. So you're going to see that reality coming through, which when we look at reality, we can be like, oh my God, wow, I got to make some changes. Yes, you do. You could make sudden career moves. You can make sudden relationship changes. We have Venus squares off with Lilith as well on the 15th. So it's really important to listen to your heart. We have a lot of Venus energy going on, even Venus and Pisces that started on the 10th of February as well. So you're going to find you're going to be very drawn to soul connections, your soul tribe, being with people who you really enjoy being with, where you can be yourself, where you don't have to walk on eggshells. When you're walking on eggshells with people, those aren't your people. You have to be yourself. So you're going to find that this is the opportunity to go through that huge transformation, especially emotionally right now. You're going to be making more commitments to yourself. You're going to be like, you know what? I have to commit to myself with my projects or with starting this, whatever it is. You're going to get that strong pull to do it. And you're going to want to do it during this eclipse season, because that eclipse, if you look back on my video, it's going to wipe out and step in and remove people or situations that's just not in your future, that's just not working with you anymore, that's this and that. So that's why there can be sudden changes. Expect the unexpected any second during the eclipse, but it can work magic for you as well in miracles. So be really open to what you're being shown and what you're getting pulled towards, because you're going to be a lot more determined to get certain things done. So the 16th and the 17th, New moon in Aquarius, that solar eclipse energy, year of the fire horse. So with that new moon energy, you might see that ring of fire, that fiery look. Like hopefully I can take a photo of it. I do photography as well on the side. So I'm going to try to see if I can catch it that night. Depends on the clouds and stuff where I'm at. So it brings life changes, like life changes. It's very karmic, this eclipse. Look back on 2008, February, for those of you, if you remember, there could be similar situations handling now, coming forth now. We can look back and see, what did I learn from that time? Where can I utilize that now? You know, this is very powerful new beginnings. We're also in the universal 1 year, that fire horse energy with that eclipse energy, but you're going to have to really be careful with karmic relationships. You could repeat certain karmic relationships, but I don't want to leave that person. I don't go on your own flow. However, keep in mind that eclipse can come in and end things, and it will show you the truth. So you could find out your partner's cheating on you. I'm just saying that as an example. I mean, you'll know yourself when you see a lot more things coming out. Your partner very well could say, you know what, let's get married. I want you. Like, there's a lot of magic in the air. So this is when facing truth, you're going to see, you know, when we face the truth, we're liberated. You know, when we face our fears, we get liberated. So you're going to find that, yeah, I want to be more with the people that I resonate with, that I connect with. Yes, 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 100%. You know, there's certain people that we've talked to for years online, let's say, and there are soul family, soul connections, and so on. You know, a lot of it, you're going to want that only. Your vibrational frequency is going to match the people that you're with. So who you surround yourself with is who you become. So it's really important to keep your mind positive and optimistic, be yourself, and so on. So you're going to be paying more attention to, gosh, where am I getting pulled towards? Look at long-term goals. You know what I mean? More right now, also short-term goals, but long-term goals. You know, maybe some of you are like, you know what, I want to move long distance next year. I want to do this. Yeah, it takes time. I want to start this project. Like I'm working on projects all the time, mind you. I'm working on a big one right now, and this eclipse is pushing me, because I'm actually behind in it. So pay attention when you're really, you know what, I got to work on this. This is when you're getting more dedicated to yourself to get certain things done. You've really evolved and moved forward, you know, so you will see that certain people, I just don't connect with them anymore. You know, we all have our own path and that, but you will also see people from your past coming back. The eclipse does that, and also pre-shadow and Mercury retrograde. The actual retrograde starts on the 25th, 26th of February. The pre-wrath shadow, as I call it, started on the 12th. So this is your opportunity now to confront situations even a lot better. You're going to find that you're going to be speaking your truth more, you know, like that fiery moon energy with that eclipse, and especially same day, year of the fire horse. Like, I'm a fire horse myself. I'm Leo fire with the fire horse combined, double the fire, which can be double trouble. It depends, right? But it brings dramatic changes. So if you're looking to make huge changes in your life, now is the time to do it. Now is the time. You know, there's different people. Oh my God, I had this amazing job opportunity. Oh my God, it just came up, or whatever it is. Pay attention to that, because huge opportunities are oncoming, and things can move very quick. Things can move rapidly. Just think about a horse. When a horse is running, it's pretty fast. Look at the horse races. That fire horse can move things fast. And when new opportunities come in and when there's changes, oh my gosh, trust the process. Trust the process. When you're making decisions with big opportunities, however, make sure that you're looking at the pros and the cons with it. Opportunities can come at any time. We can say yes or no, go by what feels right, but look at everything involved. Sometimes we're like, oh my God, yes, now is the right time. Wow, this is the right time. Opportunities can come back. Oh, I couldn't do that before because of whatever reason, but now they've offered me and I'm so ready. Yes. And that can happen with relationships too. I'm just saying anything can happen, like anything can happen. So you're going to find you're going to be a lot more creative as well. You're going to be making more changes, more life changes. There's going to be expansion in your life, like huge expansion in your life. It could be any area of your life as well. Really pay attention to it right now. And you're going to be like, you know what? I can't, I have no time for this person. I'm getting drained. Boundary settings are going to get stronger. If you want to work on certain things and get certain things done, I can't because I got like all of these phone calls coming in. I have this to do. I have that to do. You have to set boundaries if you want to see things coming together. It's like the wheel. Here I have a background of a clock, different seasons. It shows change. Look at winter season, autumn, summer, all of that. It's change of fate and destiny, 100% completely. And you're going to stand up more for yourself. You're going to see your worth more. So you're going to come into your power more and allow what's ending to end. Trust it. Trust the process. Just trust it. Certain things can end and it can come back at a different time. Let it go. Just let it go. Release it. It's not meant to be right now in your future for you for whatever reason. So that eclipse can be a rude awakening. When the universe has something to say and remove something, look what happens. Earthquakes. But like I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it could. Eclipses brings changes like that. Solar flares, solar storms, boom, everything comes combustion combines. Hell can break loose. We've already seen that in the world, mind you. Hell has broken loose quite some time, but what's new? Stand up for yourself. Stand up for righteousness. Stand up for humanity. We're all seeing a lot of things. So you might even see soulmates appearing, twin flames, new love. It could be somebody from your past coming back. Hey, I'm single. It could be somebody new coming in your life. You'd be like, wow, I really feel a connection with this person. But it can bring endings as well. So just be prepared. If you've been having a lot of conflictions with your partner, communicate. Communication. If there's no communication with what's wrong, what happens? Misunderstandings. Had enough. Endings. Be honest. Be honest. But listen to your partner. Sorry, this isn't going to work. Or I'm not ready right now. Or like whatever it is. You know what I mean? Have that heart to heart talk. Be honest with yourself because that truth is going to be coming out. So as we enter the 18th and the 19th, happy birthday, Pisces. How many of you out there are Pisces? Your intuition is going to get stronger. Pisces, very intuitive people, but you're going to be reflecting back a lot on previous lessons learned. Like lessons are painful usually. That's why they're called lessons. But when we look back on, what did I learn from that? Like, what did I learn from that experience? Oh my God, I don't want to go back to that again. I finally learned. That's the gift. That's the blessing. Sometimes we have to repeat lessons and go through karmic situations, relationships before we're like, I can't do this anymore. So you very well could see a lot more synchronicity coming right now. As I mentioned, huge opportunities, new doors open. You're going to see certain results this week as well from certain things you were working on. That pre-shadow of the eclipse started in January of, oh my gosh, I got to make changes with this. I'm feeling something is coming. I'm feeling something big. Oh my gosh. So, and it pushed me to start this. It pushed me to start that. And I'm like, oh my God, I actually finished this and that. What I've been trying to get done for a year, I actually finished it in 2 days. Yes. Do that. You'll feel that. You'll really feel it. You're going to want to catch up with things, that you're behind in. Like I said, certain projects I'm working on. My goal is by the end of that eclipse, by the 19th of March, I'm going to have it all done. I don't know how that's possible because it's a huge project, but keep working on it. Block time out for you, set those boundaries, set, what, I'm blocking out 2 hours today or an hour or like whatever time you have. I have to work on this. I have to work on that. If you want to see results coming through. So you're going to feel that even more now. But you're also going to see and understand why there are delays before with certain things. You're going to be like, you know what, that I get it. I get it. That's why that happened, or that's why that didn't happen during that time. You'll see that more if you pay attention to it. So as we end on the 20th, you're going to be a lot more responsible. You're going to be more dedicated and optimistic and determined more than anything right now, because you're going to see clarity more with the direction that you're walking towards or what you need to do. You're going to be standing more in that leadership role. You're going to be like, maybe you'll get that raise that day or that promotion, or maybe that's the day you're going to, you know what, my business officially opens up that, like, that day, anything like that. Maybe some of you are going to be doing public speaking. We also have that Saturn, Neptune, and Aries conjoin as well. Opens up new beginnings. It's really important to talk your walk and walk your talk. Be authentic, you guys. This is a huge, huge time. Like more shocking discoveries are going to be coming out. Like, look at the Epstein files. Oh my God. Like, oh my, a lot of it's hidden and it won't come out. But from what you're being seen, pay attention. This is a very karmic time. That eclipse, as I mentioned, its truth will be shown. The good, the bad, the ugly. Wouldn't you like to be like, oh my gosh, my partner just asked me to marry him or her or whoever. It can work in your favor. So take advantage of this energy to the fullest, you guys. Really utilize this energy. You could set your intentions. Things are manifesting so quickly. That fire horse, things are going to rapidly happen. Gallop, gallop, gallop. Think of a horse, you know. So I'm going to pull up a card. I might only pull maybe one card. I don't use cards because I'm a clairvoyant psychic medium. But I use a couple of cards here on YouTube for collectively for you guys. So not all of you will resonate with it. So well, I'm going to pull from this deck because with us pre-shadow Mercury retrograde, people from the past coming back, we have Venus energy, a lot of fated karmic endings, all of those things. I'm going to shuffle my romance deck, one of my romance decks. What is the message? 14th, the 20th, Valentine's Day, right? 14th, the 20th, engagement card fell out. Wow. Some of you very well could get proposed to, or you're proposing to somebody. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Oh my gosh. Look at that. How many of you are proposing to your person? How many of you got engaged? Let me know. Like, make some comments here. Let me know what's going on with you guys. So, wow. Commitment, engagement, commit to yourself as well. You have to set commitments for yourself, set goals if you want to execute it. So one more deck here, you guys, 14th and 20th. What is the message collectively? And listen to your dreams. You guys pay attention to your dreams at night. Like, they're a lot more vivid as well, during the eclipse, and so much different energies. Write it down. There's certain messages in there. So the card that fell out, surprise enough, actually, is called Magic. Magic. Look in the mirror. You hold the magic. You hold your own wand to manifest. Manifest, you guys. Write down what you want. Your highest dreams. It can be a million dreams you want. Get very specific with what you want. You will be surprised, very surprised. So watch your thoughts as well during this time. You know, if somebody like, you know what, I'm done, I'm ready to leave this earth. I'm just saying that can happen. So keep your thoughts positive as much as you possibly can, no matter what's going on with the world. You know, I always send out prayers and healing energy to everybody, and especially to the dark forces, because if the dark forces, let's say, if they could really see what they've done to humanity, the reptilians, dark forces, like our so-called leaders, if they really had a heart, the world wouldn't be the way it is. If they cared about you, the world wouldn't be anything like the way it is now. Would they not be using their resources to heal hunger, to heal all of this survival mode, and so on? Think about that. They're keeping the money for themselves and pocketing in it for themselves. They're setting themselves up, not you. Look at the world suffering. There's no excuse for that. There's none. What have the leaders done? Nothing. What if, but don't get me going. I'm not going to go on about it. I could, but I'm not going to. That's negative energy. So you know what I'm saying, you guys. So here in Canada, the so-called reptilian prime minister is setting new rules where if we repost anything negative, we can get arrested. That law is going to be posted anytime now. So for those of you who voted liberal, this is what you've created. Namaste.